Cutter Top 10, Cutter Top 10. You know you want to hear this. Time to see who is the best and the worst of BSU. Facebook blogs, blog talk radio, opinions that really have to matter. So please join me. Why don't you join me? It's Top 10 BSU people. It's Cutter. You know you're in deep trouble. Hey there, ho there. It's Jeff Cutter Diamond, and this time it's the Top 10 Blue Shirt Underground Radio. Man, I did it the wrong way. It's supposed to be this way. People of all types. Characters. So here's what the criteria is for people who might be complaining. The criteria was based on personal relations with the person, stuff to do with the BSU Facebook page, stuff to do with the BSU Blog Talk Radio show, and overall opinions. And longevity counts too. So anyway, I will be doing the introduction sumo style because I'm a sumo fan. So I don't fucking care if you hate it or not. It's my top 10 and I'll do whatever the hell I want. Understood? Here we go. Jubon number 10. The Departed and Sam Rosen's Toupee. So I did this top 10. I did a poll on the Blue Shirt Underground Facebook page, and I said, well, who should be the number 10 guy? Because I had 9 people who including myself, that will be in the top 10. And unfortunately, I didn't really get any Rangers related things. I got like Labatt's Bear, Porn, and Nipsey Russell. But I decided to go with the number 2 voted pick, Sam Rosen's Toupee, because, you know, everyone makes fun of Sam Rosen and all that on the show. Jim and Eddie always do that. Now, of course, I don't have a lot of sound clips, so, you know, that's all it is. But also sharing number 10 is The Departed. There were some BSUers who were making their impact since the show started in 2009, but are no longer with the BSU community. They're not dead, they're just off doing other stuff. Jackie Lumba, good luck with your Blackhawks, bitch. Frankie from the Hess gas station. I'm not a crazy person despite the thing that I'm having a breaking injury. Polly D. I gotta sponge Polly D off, says Kostopoulos. And of course, who can forget Mandar, who doesn't show up much anymore. I don't know why. But anyway, Mandar was a big fixture in the early 2010s and always were fighting with me over sports triviality. I mean, he did beat me fair and square, I'll admit that, but he's not around anymore, so geez, I need a rival like him. Number 9, Coupon, Josh Kimball. Yes, Josh Kimball, my fellow Kitchenerite, at number 9 on the list. Now he's known for what he does on the BSU Facebook page with all these things, all the pictures of the famous Ott Heller Rangers jerseys from the 1930s, which is pretty amazing. I like the history and all that. You know, he makes some good valid points. Unfortunately, he tries to get on my nerves with stuff I post. Even though I have seen Josh face to face only a couple of times, he seems nice. I don't know why he's so nice in real life and mean to me on the Facebook page. That's pretty much why he's down at number 9, because personal vendettas could also count against you. Hachi Bun, number 8. Liz Pendergraft, Lizzie Bear. So, anyway, so Lizzie Bear, aka Liz Pendergraft, is at number 8. It's mostly to do with her poems. She actually, I think she recited a few poems on Blue Shirt Underground Radio. She hasn't been a regular for, well, she was a regular like last year, the past year, but other than before 2015, she wasn't listening and all that or commenting. So basically, it's all about her. I can't really do a Rangers haiku, but I'll do one off the spot. Blue Shirt Underground is a good place to be at to hear Rangers crap. Crapping on Rangers would not. Crapping on Rangers. Fuck, that's 5. That would have been another perfect haiku. Anyway. Nanabon, number 7. Justin Freed, Mr. Arizona. Well, it's a great time for Justin Freed. He's been around the BSU Facebook and the radio show for just a couple of years. He's a youngin' at that. So basically, Justin is this guy from Arizona who tends to overcarry things a little too much, and of course is kind of my rival, my new Mandar, if you wish. Justin and I have a good rivalry together. I mean, we do agree on a couple of things. Like, he actually likes some of my posts on Facebook, like my soccer post and my hockey posts and all that. You know, it's not so bad. But a lot of people hate Justin because he's so callous. He's young, for fuck's sake. You gotta give him that. And unfortunately, Justin will probably be the only good Arizona fan other than Tracy Rademacher in Arizona, because Jim's now moved to Florida. I do want to give a shout out to a couple of honorable mentions. I did realize that I didn't put Roy Erickson in my group from Las Vegas. Unfortunately, Roy, I have a hatred for because he had posted, well, I posted the picture of me in my hockey helmet because in September of 2015 I was in a charity event, and he posted that weird picture of me in my helmet, and I was pissed off to a core. Also, just to let you know, that Margaret Hurley also was off the list for the same crap. She said, and I was offensive. That seemed offensive of me in the helmet. And she said, but I like Bubbles from Trailer Park Boys. Margaret, that's not the fucking point. The point is, it's terrible because people are going to see a helmet and think the R word. It starts with R and ends with D and it's 6 letters. I will not repeat it because that's not what I do. But get the fucking point. That's why you're not on the list. And besides, she doesn't really do much on the Blue Shirt Underground stuff anyway. But, I digress. Back on the list. Local Bond, number 6. Frosty, Anthony J. Riga. Frosty was a big benefactor of Blue Shirt Underground when it started in 2009, and he's been off and on. Unfortunately, I can't remember what he had, some cancer or something. I can't remember. I'm so sorry, Frosty. I know there was some kind of medical issue with you, and you know, I did not wish that on you. I would never do that. I don't wish bad stuff on people, although I feel like I should, but I can't. It's just against my principles. So anyway, Frosty and I had a spat in 2012 because I defended Joe Paterno in a Cutter radio show, and he got pissed off and all that. So we stopped being friends, and then, you know, Frosty got back on the good side, and I'm like, well, maybe I'll ask Frosty to be my Facebook friend. And of course, late last year, he accepted. So it's okay. He's picking on me, but that's not a lot. I mean, Frosty is a lifelong listener of the BSU program. That's why he got rated in the 6th lot. Number 5, Go Barn. Me. Yes, I put myself at number 5. I didn't want to put myself in the top 3 because that's the top 10 characters. I know everyone says I'm a character and all that, but if they want to do their own character things, I'll probably rate it low or high. It doesn't fucking matter. So anyway, I do my part, do social media stuff for them. And, you know, call into BSU, get insulted because of my voice, but that's normal. I've been insulted about my voice for years, so it doesn't matter. And yes, I may look young, I may sound young, but I'm 31. And of course, I got onto BSU because in 2009, well, no, sorry, it's almost been 6 years since I hung around BSU because, you know, Eddie did his famous Lone Ranger mask with John Davidson, and I found out a lot of good videos with him. And, you know, I followed his videos, and then I followed his show being on Wednesday nights. And I'm like, yeah, I'll do it. I called in on June 9th, 2016. 2016, my ass. 2010. I finally found the radio program, and I might put my stuff up on a YouTube video once in a while. Once and for all. So anyway, yeah, I'm number 5. The reason why I'm not higher is because longevity and also personality wise. Young Bong, number 4. Howie Sussman. Howie Sussman. Yes, Howie. Good old Howie's number 4. Bad luck, Howie, as he probably, some people will probably call him, because he's had, what was it, 5 jobs in 15 months or something? That's pathetic. I mean, they're firing him, they're letting him go. That's just sad. And he's still hanging on, and doing BSU and all that. And he doesn't, you know, ask for attention and all that. He doesn't cry out saying, oh, pay attention to me, I lost my job. He's genuinely a good folk hero. He's a folk hero because now Jim and Eddie decided to put him on the last call of the night, because, you know, of his thoughts with Howie Sussman. And it was funny hearing them like last full season in 2015. So anyway, he's number 4. And one Yankee fan I can actually stand. I like Justin. Oh, by the way, Justin, 3-game series coming up this week. We're going to kick your ass. Number 3, Songbon Costa. Costa Crazy Greek Lady, yes. I know, I call him Costa instead of Costa, but that's my accent. So anyway, Costa is a crazy Greek who's been proposing all this salary cap stuff for the past year and all that on the air on Blue Shirt Underground Radio. He doesn't really do too much on the Facebook group, except giving out weird comments to me, and I'm like, ay, ay, ay. So as is, Costa is a big, yeah, I know, I said Costa, not Costa. So anyway, Costa, you know, calls up and gets Eddie and Jim in a fit of laughter and all that. I do too, but that's for different reasons. But as is, Costa is a big guy. Costa and I like to fight through things. And Costa, you know what the weird thing is? The number 1 choice in that poll was porn, and I bet you Costa put it up there first. That. Number 2, Meebon, 80 guy, Meddy the Mouth Guy. Quite simply put, he is one of the best radio co-hosts of all time. There's a reason why he's not number 1, is because he hasn't been there from the start. Because Eddie called in to Blue Shirt Banter, which kind of went to Blue Shirt Underground, one time before he joined Jim, the number 1 guy. Fuck, I just gave it away. But anyhow, Eddie is a soulful soul. He's doing pretty well for himself. He doesn't like to talk about his personal life. That's pretty good. I know he has a supporting wife, Christina, who's pretty nice. I know she's a big fan of my stuff. I think she's the only girl that's a fan of my stuff. But unfortunately, since she doesn't contribute to the podcast or the Facebook group, she got disqualified. So anyway, sorry Eddie, but that's the way it is. So anyway, Eddie, you know, with his videos, unfortunately, he just has to stop doing it in 2012. That pisses me right off. If he keeps doing Rangers Crisis, even with all the Rangers stuff that's going on right now, he'd still be a fucking hit. And I can't do it because I'm not a genuine Ranger fan. Anyway, number 1, Ichiban, Jim Schmeenberg. Jim Schmeenberg. I know everyone's surprised because, quite personally, I have said a couple times that I favor Eddie over Jim. But the criteria puts Jim over Eddie because Jim is an original guy from Blue Shirt Underground, or Blue Shirt Banter. I cannot put him down because of personal vendetta, but his longevity actually outweighs my personal issues towards him. I know he's mean to me, but he's mean to me for a reason. So, yeah. Of course, Jim risks his family life for this Blue Shirt Underground radio show, and now he's in Florida. Although I wish he was in New York State, around that area with Eddie, because, you know, there'll be Jim and Eddie sightings, and, you know, they could have more fun with each other. Do not make a joke of that. But anyway, yeah, Jim's doing pretty well. Unfortunately, he's like me. He doesn't have a job. I'm sure he'll get a job before me. Anyhow, so Jim does all the sound clips and all that. Of course, shut up, Cutter. You're my yummy, yummy cupcake, yummy, yummy cupcakes. That's my thing. Yeah, he always likes to blow me up, but that's okay. I ask for it sometimes, and sometimes I don't ask for it. But anyway, Jim is a good person underneath all the layers of him. And that's not a fat joke. Layers can mean something else, too. So anyway, that's my top 10 Blue Shirt Underground guys. If you were not in the top 10, then, well, you have to contribute more on the podcast or the Facebook group. Maybe I'll redo a top 10 next year. But anyway, this is Jeff Diamond saying, maybe we did. Maybe the Rangers deserve to trade Cam Talbot, because Cam Talbot would not have played for the Sad Sack Oilers, would not have had a chance to play in the World Championships, and would not have given Canada a gold medal. We probably would have stunk it up. So maybe the Cam Talbot trade was a good idea after all. Anyway, I guess I'll probably be calling in the next BSU show, and I'll probably have to defend myself, but fuck you all. I'm Jeff Diamond. So long.